All right, Indian Creek Explorers, welcome to another edition of the Principal's Message. This is for the week of July 20th, 2020. Got a few items for you this week. First things first, if you have not heard already, we did move back the start of the school year. So make sure you're aware of that. I want to make sure you're aware of the Reentry Plan, where to find it, and what the most important information is. Make sure you're aware of your options and how to sign up if you would like to do the virtual option. A reminder about Parent Square, an update on the grab-and-go food, and a reminder of the summer reading program. So let's get going here today. First things first, you probably already heard this, but I want to make sure all our families are aware that we did move back the start of the school year. Students will be starting, whether it's in person or online, you will be starting on Thursday, August 13th. So that is 10 days back from where we originally were planning. We originally were going to start on the 3rd. And so now, just to make sure that we have everything in place that we can and to allow more families to choose the virtual option that they want, we are going to start on Thursday, August 13th. This is all part of our reentry plan. There's a lot of components to the reentry plan, including the virtual option, but also how to keep our school clean and safe. And you can find all that information on this website, the ltschools.org/reentry. Some of the most important pieces that I want to share with you is the fact that we will be doing a lot of cleaning throughout the building. We'll do our best to keep all the solid surfaces as clean as possible. Social distancing will be critical. We'll make sure that students are 3 to 6 feet apart at all times. And then a big one here, mask. Mask will be expected for students and staff at all times. There will be a few exceptions where masks can come off, but that would require students to be at least 6 feet away from each other. So it's a big deal. Students, I encourage you to start practicing wearing your mask now so that when August 13th comes around, it's not a big deal. I have learned that my favorite mask and the most successful mask I have, meaning I wear it all the time, is my disposable mask. So that's the one that I've come to find out that I can breathe very easily in, I can talk in it, and I don't mind wearing it for a long time. So even though I have a Indian Creek mask, right, looks just like this, I wear it on my face, even though that one's my favorite, it's not going to be the one I wear during the day at school. I will be wearing the disposable mask. So you need to figure out which mask works best for you so that when August 13th comes by, you can attend school with your mask on, all right? And the last most important part is the cohorting. We will be doing our best to make sure that students stay in their grade level and they are engaging with other grade level students. For example, in the cafeteria, we typically have 2 grade levels in there at one time. That is not an option. So we're going to be keeping students of a common grade level together throughout the day, including lunch, classroom, and recess. And we will not be mixing the grade levels throughout the building. And we'll also try to keep the classrooms as cohorted and grouped together as much as possible as well. Another big thing that's a part of this plan is the virtual option, making sure that all families are aware you do have a choice. I've had a couple families reach out to me and say that they feel bad about choosing the virtual option. I don't want anyone to feel bad. You need to do what's best for your family. In fact, I would encourage, if you can do the virtual option, to go ahead and do that at least for the first 9 weeks. And the reason that is if you can, it does lower the number of students within the building. It helps us meet our goal of being socially distanced in the school. So don't feel bad. Those families who are wanting to do it or thinking about doing it, like I said, it does lower the number of students that come into Indian Creek. We typically have about 700 to 750 kiddos, and right now we got about 150, 180 actually kids signed up for the virtual program. So that does lower the number of kiddos coming into the school and does help us with social distancing and cleaning and things like that. So definitely, if it's an option for you, I know some families, the virtual piece is not an option, and that's okay. We got your back either way, and we'll support you and help you and give you the best Indian Creek experience you can get regardless of which way you go. So, and again, if you guys have any questions, concerns, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email. I'm here at school, even though school's not started. I'll be here most days here in my office. So feel free to reach out to me if you have concerns or if you want to talk through your situation and make the best decision for your family. Just give me a call and let me know. Parent Square, that's coming up. That has been released already. It's being used already. Big fan of it. The teachers will be using Parent Square. So if you haven't downloaded the app already, I highly encourage you to do that. What's nice about it is it takes everything that gets thrown out there on Facebook, Twitter, wherever, and in your email, it sticks it all in one spot. So you get all the links, all the documents, all the notifications are all in one spot, and the teachers will be able to communicate to you individually using this app. So great app. Go ahead and download it. And then once you get it downloaded, all you have to do is put in your cell phone number or the phone number that you enrolled your student with. So whatever's in Skyward, you put in that app, and all the information's there. Everything from Indian Creek and Lawrence Township will be there waiting for you. An update here on Grab and Go Food. We will add 2 more dates. Since we pushed school back, we're going to add July 27th and August 3rd will be the next 2 Grab and Go Food. And if you haven't done this, I highly recommend you guys checking it out. You get 5 days worth of breakfast and lunch. All you got to do is drive through the front parking lot from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock here at Indian Creek, or you can meet us over at the Post Brook Apartments at 42nd and Post Road, and we'll just hand 5 days worth of breakfast and lunch through your window, a gallon of milk, and you're good to go. So we hope to see you guys the next 2 Mondays. We extended the Grab and Go Food for 2 more weeks. And then just a reminder of the Susan Jordan Summer Reading Challenge. Don't forget, you should be documenting your reading. Remember, we worked really hard on increasing our star reading scores last year. And I want to make sure you continue to read all summer long. So you're going to write down what you read and turn it in, and we'll have an ice cream party for those kiddos who are able to get those turned in. And remember, you had the digital reading log too. If you did the digital version, you are good to go. I already have your information. So that's it. As always, this situation we have found ourselves in is very fluid. So I recommend everybody to stay connected, as always, with our Facebook page, Twitter accounts, even the Principal Kemper YouTube channel. Subscribe to that so you know what's going on and you're well informed. But as you know, the most important thing here to do at Indian Creek is to keep exploring.